It's Saturday, 1 o'clock, and I'm going to cruise around YouTube real quick. Had a big morning. Congratulations to our friend Jace, by the way, with 1,000 burpees in a row. To his credit, he has completed the Holy Grail. Very, very awesome pace that he set. Just under 3 hours. It was steady, rep after rep, short break, drink some water, use the bathroom, address the camera, right back to work. That's how to get it done, guys. Inspiration. Um, and let's see what else is going on. Our friend Tandra had a loop, 6 hours and 39-minute live stream, looping through. I like that. It's a beautiful drive that she took us on. Saw horses, and we saw some cows. What's great about this is, man, what a great way to help out a friend with watch hours. You can put it up and have it play on an extra window and go about your business, do the stuff you need to do, take a break, and it's there. Beautiful country drive. And at the same time, again, you're helping out a friend with some watch hours. You play it through once during the day, and they get 6 hours. How easy is that to do? Hey, what's up, poor man? What's on the agenda for the weekend? What do we got workout-wise coming up? What else do we got coming up? If you are trying to grow your channel, if you're trying to get subscribers, James Gipe is up and running now. He's got a panel going on. James Gipe was instrumental, essential to helping me get monetized, to get my subscriber list to over 1,000, and many more people as well were able to. I actually met Mayhem Miracles, Masha, on James Gipe. Masha was another one who was instrumental in helping me get monetized, and actually really helped me get to 2,000. I got my that also helped me get my watch hours, because people from her community who became good friends really pitched in and helped me out. Let's see. Joyful Janae says, welcome into Kindly Friends. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the inspiration for that. We bring up the desktop. So Jace got his Holy Grail, 1,000 reps. Tomorrow, 2,000 sit-ups. Let's see. Poor man says, not sure. Maybe another SEALs. Man, crazy. As I mentioned yesterday, you put in a ton of volume and then just keep coming back for more. Poor man says, trying to play chess and losing all my games. Man, maybe I should play you then. That way you get an easy win and you can start a streak. Joyfield says, Eric, namaste. Namaste to you, my friend. And hey to all. Janae says, there are no others. We are one. And congratulations to Jace. Good job. There are no others. We are one. In all ways. Every way imaginable. From a cosmological way of thinking, if we wanted to take it at a very scientific level, when the universe was created at once, we're going scientific here. So we're going to go with the Big Bang. Whether or not the Big Bang happened the way it did, whether it was the ultimate creative source or just a moment within an infinite moment of created sources. Doesn't matter. We're just using it as an example. In that very instant, the universe came into being. There was no time, there was no space. Particles, elements, all created. Was there a separation? Was there a particular set of particles that came into beingness that said, this is for Janae, this is for poor man, this is for yogi? Or was it just infinite oneness appearing in separate building blocks? Did that essence, that oneness, give rise to everything? And beneath that essence, when we get to the absolute, devoid of anything but beingness itself, can we quantify beingness? Can we quantify emptiness? This is my emptiness, this is your emptiness, this is my cat's emptiness? Or is it just one big great emptiness that can magically manifest into a somethingness? Those are the questions you ask in Jnana Yoga, which is the yoga of self-wisdom, of self-inquiry, where we ask these questions not with the expectation of finding an answer, but for the question itself, because every question should eventually end with the sacred shrug of, I don't know. I don't know is the great surrender, when we say, there's no answer other than this, the beingness of what already is and what has always been. I love those things like Janae put, there are no others, you are one, because, man, I can go off on a riff and just talk and talk and talk about it. I could probably fill in the entire hour live stream just going on that one thing. Thank you. Happy and wonderful world. And if you miss it, hey, Northern Starseed, my friend, if you miss the happy and wonderful world, because you know what? Sometimes we certainly don't perceive it that way. That means it's our perception that is causing it to appear otherwise. A perception is never true. It's a perception. What's true is the reality beneath the perception. Keep looking for that. Again, that's Jnana Yoga. Keep looking for that. Both science, Buddhism, yoga, Course in Miracles, mystical Christianity, all point to the same thing. There is a unchangeable reality existing beneath the illusion of created by our perception. That we have projected our fear into the world, which is why we have division, why we have violence, why we have the thought of separation, why we have people starving. I forget who it was. Someone was interviewed, spiritual teacher, was asked, why did God create all this suffering? Why did God create a world in which children are allowed to suffer? And her answer was, God didn't create a world that allows children to suffer. We did, through our projection. But it's not real. It's illusory. We have enough food. There's enough food in one state, produced in one state, that could feed every single child in the world, every single starving child in the world. But we don't use it for that. So, yeah, God did not create a world that allows for children to starve. We did, which also means we have the power to perceive reality in which enough food is created in one state to feed every single starving child. It's a distribution problem. It's not even a distribution problem. It's a problem of will. That, imagine if every night before we went to bed, we were filled with visions of a child that was starving. Would we sleep easy? Would we wake easy? But the world we live in lulls us into this hypnotic trance of just getting by, looking after myself. As Janae said when she came in, there are no others. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Poor man says, frustrating. I hit a wall with chess. Can't seem to move forward. Got to learn some new openings. What if you threw all of the strategies aside and played purely intuitively, fearlessly from the heart? Because you probably know every single move you need to know. And is there any move that you could learn that maybe someone else doesn't know? I mean, I guess that's debatable, right? But, you know, again, what if you just trusted your intuition? Let's see. Hey, Ruben. Thank you for that. I appreciate the like. Joyful says, welcome all. Poor man waves at Jenny. And says, God is love, timeless flow. Absolutely. Northern Starseed, how's your day going? Joyful says to Poor man, hey, what's your first name? Poor man says, what makes it even worse is I usually end up winning, and my end game is so bad, I throw away a win at the end. So you don't need an opening move. You need a closer. You need a way to wrap things up, right? Poor man says, Dan. Remember positive intentions. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Jenny. Joyful says, Dan, Saturday feels like Friday in a way. Weird. It feels like Sunday for me. All day I've been thinking it's Sunday. I was even looking for some of the Sunday live streamers, like Goga, a couple people who do Sunday morning live streams. My cat's here giving me funny looks. Joyful says, greed. Greed for many. Greed for those that know. But so many people simply don't know, or they don't want to think about it. You know what I mean? If they thought about it, they'd have to do something. So it's easier not to think about it. Poor man says, any day I'm not working, for the man is a good day. I am done working for the man. And I hope I don't go back. Hope I don't go back. After several years of being semi-retired, being able to live off some savings, it's getting touch and go. We'll see what happens. Pokemon says, hello Eric, hello friends in chat. Hope everyone's having a great day. So far, Pokemon, so far. How about you? X Infinity Gamer says, I'm off to Hollywood January 15th. Wow. What's going to happen in Hollywood? What can we expect? So, Bruno Garcia says, like, done, very much appreciated. Foreman says, it all depends on the day. Some days I got it, some days I don't. Interesting. Ruben says, so Paul, having a good day? Thank you, Ruben. How about you? How's your day going? Joyful says, we must come together daily. There's a good book, The Four Agreements, Don Miguel Alvarez. Absolutely love that book and his book, Mastery of Self. Great writer. I discovered a lot of the Toltec traditions way, way, way back in the 80s reading Carlos Castaneda. As a matter of fact, I think I bought my first Carlos Castaneda book in like 78. I was 13 years old. Joyful says, Eric feels like Friday, Saturday, Sunday because all are adjusting to the time shift. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, I think you're right. Ruben says, when you do burpees, my friend, I do burpees. Right now, I'm only doing burpees as a finisher or as an in between. Um, I've done well over 1,000 days of burpees in a row every morning. Um, that was a big focus for most of those 1,000 days, but now I'm shifting to having them play a secondary role as I make my way back to competitive kettlebell lifting. Whether or not I actually compete again, I don't know, but I want to train for it because I like training for something. I like having an objective. So I'm setting my own like training guidepost that will act as my own competition. Like on my birthday in April, I won 60 reps of clean and jerk with the kettlebells of my choice, 10-minute set. Hey, Jace, we were just talking about you, my friend. Poor man says, hey, Sniper. Hey, Sniper. Didn't see you sneak in there. Greeting beautiful souls from across the pond under the same skies. Ruben says, day is good. Just a bit of cold and rain in Texas. Well, I'm surprised it's cold in Texas. Although I spent a very cold day in March in Tyler, Texas, about 20 years ago. A little more than 20 years ago. Poor man says, great work today, Jace. Killed it, man. Yeah, he did. Joyce says, thumbs up. Thank you. Poor man says, Ruben, it is dreary here too, up north of you. We got the sun out, a little windy, a little breezy. Temperatures in the 50s. It might reach 60 today. It feels colder because 2 days ago it was 81 degrees. What's up? What's up, Night Watcher? Night Watcher says hello. Jofa says, so all, that includes all. Thank you for that. Ruben says, okay, I'll see you y'all next time. Y'all stay safe. Thank you, Ruben. Much appreciated, my friend. Jason's back. How's the refueling going, Jace? You staying loose and limber for tomorrow's 2,000 sit-ups? So last night, man, we had a great conversation. Thanks to some questions from our friend Skits on life after death. It was interesting. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey, Yoga in chat. Hope all is well. It is, Michael. How's everything with you? Jace is waving at Michael. Michael says, hey to Jace. I'll be honest with you. I've read quite a bit from a yogic perspective, from a Buddhist perspective, shamanism. So, you know, and of course I grew up Catholic, marginally. I went to a Catholic school. My mom was a Catholic, but we weren't deep practitioners. Because I went to a Catholic school, you know, it was something that we did. And of course, everyone has a different perspective on life after death. My own thoughts are, I can only surmise from my experience in being with people as they've passed away. There seems to come a great sense of peace in that final moment that can only fuel that surmising that there doesn't feel like anyone's becoming something other, as if they're letting go of what they masqueraded as being. They're letting go of the shell and returning to the essence of who they are and who they've always been. But I always go back to the great Zen master Suzuki Roshi when he was asked by his followers on his deathbed, what's going to happen to you? And he said, I don't know. And it shocked him. How can the great Zen master Suzuki Roshi not know? This is a guy who has plumbed the depth of consciousness itself. How can you not know what's going to happen? And his answer was, well, I'm not a dead Zen master. We don't know until we know. But again, we can surmise. Sabine says, hello, Yogi Eric. Sabine, my friend, how are you? Toy Pops is here. Toy Pops says hi. Michael says, let's see, sorry. Good, just relaxing and listening to the rain. Seems to be raining a lot of places. It's been maybe over a month since we've had any rain here. Speed says hello to everyone in the chat. Michael says hey to Squirrel Sniper. Hey Timo, Optimob is here. To you guys who might not know, tomorrow is Premiere Sunday. It is Premiere Sunday, or are we getting a live stream? Sabine says, Erica, I'm tired, to be honest. I'm sorry, Sabine. I hope you can get some rest today, or tomorrow at the very least. Toy Pop says we can't stay, but sending lots of love to Yogi and his community. Thank you, Toy Pops. What's going on today? Are you going to be doing, are you going live anytime soon? Sniper says, and even then, a supposed knowing can still be a perception. Absolutely. I mean, the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying lays out a complete map of afterlife all the way to rebirth. The Bardo system, Bardo meaning an in-between. When looked at from that perspective, this life is a Bardo. It's just another level. But looked at from a complete non-dual, there's no such thing as a level. There's no split, no distinction. Life, death, rebirth are all happening right now, every moment. Right now, you have cells that you've had for a decade dying this very moment. And yet, at the same moment, another cell is being reborn, rebirthed. Continuous process. So in the essence of non-duality and non-dual traditions, nothing becomes anything. It's the whole essence of the Zen, of the Buddhist Sutra. The Heart Sutra. Emptiness is form, form is emptiness, with the operative word being is. Let's see, now what just says my grandma died 2020, 21-ish. I was about 11 or 12, and I think I was more worried about the next episode of the Minecraft survival series. To this day, I still feel guilty for not feeling anything. You know, Night Watcher, it's hard to say. You were 11 or 12. You didn't understand everything that was going on. My thoughts, cut yourself some slack. If you feel guilty now that you didn't feel anything, you obviously felt something then, but you don't remember it. And it was probably so overwhelming, it was probably scary, that you couldn't deal with it. So you thought about Minecraft. And now all you remember is thinking about Minecraft, and you feel guilty about it. Guilt doesn't serve at all. Michael says, I'm from West Tennessee. For the most part, we get a ton of rain this time of year. In my own opinion, it's better than snow. Sniper says, all depends on your individual belief. What your individual belief is. Hey, Christine, how are you, my friend? Christine says, like done. Thank you. Much appreciated. Speed says, lots of love back to you, Toy Pups. Speed says hello to Christine. Sniper says Eric dissed the Big Bang. Well, somebody had to step up and do it once and for all. Again, my thoughts, I'm not saying the Big Bang didn't happen, but what happened before the Big Bang? How many Big Bangs have there been? Some traditions liken the Big Bang simply, especially in the yogic tradition, just another breath of God. God's breath is eternity. We have an out breath in which the world is created. Brahma creates the world with an exhalation. There's an inhalation and the world disappears, or the universe disappears. Big Bang after Big Bang after Big Bang. Infinitely so, until Lila meaning God's play, until God is tired of the play of universes and just wants to rest. Speed says hello to Michael. Janae says, welcome all. Hey, Life. How are you, my friend? Life says, good day, Yogi Sir. Good day to you, my friend. Timo says it's a real movie. Says hello to Joyful Jenny. So, hey, Timo, are you ready? Do you have a link ready? If you want to drop it, you guys can save it and be ready when Optimob goes live tomorrow. Sorry, there's the premiere tomorrow. Now what you says atheists when they say, oh my God. Oh, there we go. There's the link. I'm sorry, I missed that. Tomorrow is an event. Premiere, we got the link dropped. We will show you the Simplon Pass Road from Switzerland to Italy. We're starting in the valley, very warm and sunny, up a mountain, 6,600 feet into the snow. Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I love altitude. I love starting low and building up. So you guys, do you cross into Italy? No, you don't have to tell me. I'll find out tomorrow. So Jenny drops the link again for Optimob. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Sorry I missed that when you originally dropped it. Life says, like done. Much appreciated. Mountain 6,600 feet into the snow. Weldon Kara says, thank you, Jenny. 16 away from 1.9K. Wow. Hey, is anyone here? Hey, Weldon, I didn't see you come in at first. I apologize. Speed says, we can say every 100 to 300 years, we probably had a Big Bang. I like that thought of just continuously Big Banging all the way. Anyone here not subscribed to Weldon Carey? Michael says, if any of you like spicy food, I highly recommend that you try jalapeno ketchup. It's great over French fries and tenderloin. Nice, jalapeno ketchup. As recommended by Michael. Timo says, we go to Italy. Nice. So I hope to see you guys over there. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow we got Jace doing 2K sit-ups with Tandra doing the counting. So it's a way to get Tandra to 1K subscribers. If you guys can help out. And you get to cheer Jace on at the same time. And we have Goga doing his Sunday service with our good friend Odom is going to be on. Odom's got a powerful story to share. And then we have Premiere Sunday. We're going to Italy, guys. We get to see snow. Weldon Carey says, all good, Eric. I appreciate that. Little spoiler. I don't mind a spoiler. Janae says, thank you for joining in with Eric. Much appreciated. Much appreciate you joining in, and much appreciate the warm welcome that Janae gives everyone when they do. Who else says, hey to Optimob? Optimob says, good reminder, the Optimob channel is only 9,607.74 subs from 100K away. The glass is half full. Just Yogi doing burpees in his basement. I love the half full glass. Ever the optimist? With good reason. Optimob, Timo, Sabine, and Bax, they have good reason to be optimistic. Look what they're building. Look what they've built so far. This is a channel filled with absolute beauty. You will not find a bad video on the entire channel. You won't find a video that isn't absolutely beautiful and intimately crafted. It has the Timo touch to it, meaning that so much effort, concentration has gone into the detail of making that video. And each one, you can see he just gets better and better and better, which is amazing because, like I said, none of them are bad. Life says, to find out truth about this world, I should study the holy books. Do you think so, Life? It's an interesting perspective. Because to find out about this life, if we study holy books, in some ways, we're missing life itself by the study of those books. And this is coming from someone who absolutely loves holy books. I'm surrounded by them. I don't wake up or go to sleep without reading from a holy book from all kinds of traditions. But where did those holy words come from? They were given by people who took the time to listen, who asked the universe, who asked God, who felt the vibrations. And they received them. That which was given is still there to receive for everyone, including Go On Life, including me. Ask. Ask and listen. Janae says, congratulations, Optimob. Let's see. Nat Watcher says, I believe all people are created equal and their life choices hold as much power as a war being waged. No one is born rich or poor to criminality or not. It's all your environment and values. Another interesting perspective. Let's see. Optimob says, thank you, Joyful Jenny. Friends, this is, she drops a link for Go On Life. Thank you. Michael says, I'm happy, only 78 subscribers away from 500 after my friend Beardo got me 72 subscribers in one day on Monday. Man, that's so awesome. Only 78. So, Michael, you show up for Optimob's premieres, right? It's a wonderful way to make friends. Friends become subscribers. Jace says, apologies, speaking with Tundra. It's all set to go. Awesome. Jace, what time again? What time is it going to be? Jace is sending love to Timo, Sabine, and Bax. Life says, hello, Sir Jace. Who gets the wave back? Speed says, whoa, Jace, congratulations. Jace says, today was crazy. So many views and helped my watch hours. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they jump up. Let's see. Life says, sir, not only one holy book, but all holy books, including Quran. I agree. All the holy books. But still, all those holy words were given by those who are willing to listen. Given to those who are willing to listen. That same knowledge, the same vibrational frequencies that existed at the dawn of time are still there for anyone who is willing to say, show me the truth, take me to the truth. Of course, it'll be your version of the truth, or the truth filtered down through you. Timo says, congrats, Jace. So you're only 99,000 burpees away from 100,000 burpees away, my friend. One burpee at a time. Jace says, Timo, you're awesome. Jenny says, Jace, love noodles. Oops, I'm sorry, I missed a comment from Optimob. I have the old video public so everyone can see. I have no skills. I had to learn all that stuff. And you did. Man, not only did you learn it, though, you applied it and then reapplied it, and you just kept getting better and better and better. Georgeful drops a link and says, friends, check out Optimob. Life says, okay, congratulations to Jace. 3:30 GMT time. I think we're 5 hours. Nice. Timo says, the glass is half full. Speed says, that's so cool, Jace. I'm happy for you. Joyful drops a link for Sabine. And says, friends, a young man and his dog. Jace, congratulations on 1,000 burpees, and drops the link. Thank you for that. It's a huge, huge accomplishment. No one realizes what a huge accomplishment it is, more so than Jace. This was his second attempt. And man, perfect attempt the first time, and so wise. I have no doubt the first time around that had Jace wanted to, he could have gritted his teeth and finished the reps, but he knew what position that would have left him in, and it wouldn't have been a good position. Instead, very wisely, he backed away, came back, fully recovered, fully healed, and he was tired, but he looked positively joyful, joyous at the end. Now, what it says, question, is America a way of going to poo unsanitary? The only toilet paper excuse, at least a bum gun? We've talked about this before. Some people do use the bum guns. Some people use wipes. It's actually an important subject. One of the principles in the niyamas of yoga, the first one, cleanliness. Not just cleanliness of the body, though, cleanliness of the mind as well. Well, it says congratulations to Jace. Joyful sending love to Jace and says, Jace, hence I wrote young man. Timo says, Jace, you know that Chuck Norris can do all burpees? Chuck Norris is, I think, 82 or 83 and is in amazing shape. Life is waving. Jay says, Timo, he can also edit any material. And in Denglish. Joyful says, love is all. Absolutely. Amazing thing. I've been talking to a couple friends who we all know. But I've been talking with them privately. And I've been urging them, the only way to know love is to love. The only way to know yourself is to be yourself. Thomas Merton. Maybe I'll read that. hope you guys are familiar with Thomas Merton. Let me catch up in the chat, and then I'll read Thomas Merton. Sabine is waving at Jace, laughing. Jenny says, Nightwatcher says, Janae taking the role of Jacob. I love people who do that, who they show up and they just want to help. They just want to serve. Both Janae as well as Jacob do that amazingly. We get a trophy from life and a peace sign. Thank you, my friend. Timo says, if Chester Norris wants some honey, he eats a bee, maybe the whole beehive. Jenny says, Chuck Norris and Clint Eastwood. Yeah, Clint Eastwood is in his mid-90s now. Still directing movies. Jofa says, Noodle, what is your first name, love? You know, I've known Nightwatcher for several months. And I've never known his first name. We'll see if he feels like he would like to reveal that. So before I go to Thomas Merton and a beautiful quote. Swayan, did I say that right? If not, he's going to tell me. If I mispronounce it, he'll swing on in and let me know, as he has for everything I've ever mispronounced in every single live stream he's ever been in. I thought your first name was Nightwatcher. Or I'm sorry, I thought it was Night and your last name was Watcher. Surround says, yes, bro. You're just upset because I didn't know your first name. 0 out of 10. Let's see, is that Jupiter Life? See, Jay says, I thought Night too. Joyful says, Noodle, thank you kindly. So, before I read Thomas Merton, this is from Rumi, the great Sufi poet. One of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. Man, how beautiful is that? This reminds me of when Janae first came into the live stream today. And one of the first things she said was, there are no others. The world is too full to talk about. It's too full of love. It's too full of spirit. If we talk about it, we lose the essence. We can just be it. We can just experience it. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. When you truly live love, you can't say each other because, as Janae says, there are no others. Doesn't make any sense. He also said, he, we, she, they. These are terms that are not used in the mystical garden of love. He, she, they, them, they're just terms, distinctions within an infinite field of love. The field that Rumi says, I'll meet you there, the field is who you are, the witness. We get a heart from Life. George says, when you truly live, love, absolutely, filled. I absolutely love Rumi. His name is Swayan. So why did I get why did I get a 0 out of 10? 0 out of 5. Normally I get at least normally I get at least 1 or 2. Let's go to Thomas Merton. Are you guys familiar with Thomas Merton? He was a Jesuit priest in a monastery. but he had a very keen interest in every mystical tradition, including Zen, Taoism, and most particularly Tibetan Buddhism. And when he was in Tibet, he studied with a Lama who gave him a great realization because he was in a hurry. The Lama said that, yes, I can show you the truth. I can show you God, but it'll take many years of study. But the Lama knew Thomas Merton didn't have many days left and said, but I will give you a shortcut. And he revealed to him secret Dzogchen teaching, which is the mystical tradition of Tibetan Buddhism, and revealed to him the essence of reality, which is nothing less than God. And weeks after, Thomas Merton had passed away. Give me a second. I'm going to read two things from him. This is for you, Joyfield. My dear brothers and sisters, we are already one, but we imagine that we are not. And what we have to discover is our original unity. What we have to be is what we are. If you just took that last part, what we have to be is what we are. How amazing is that? We don't have to do anything. We are already that. You are that. I am that. There is only that. But, as he says in the beginning, but we imagine that we are not. So we have to practice. We meditate. We pray. We recite mantras. We perform services. We do yoga. It's all just a path of remembering. Remembering. Remember. One thing. I'm going to read one more. But first, I'll catch up in the chat. Life says, I also love Rumi quotes. I thought you might, my friend. I absolutely love Rumi. Hafiz, another great Sufi poet. Yuna says, because I'm sleep deprived. You always. So give me help with the first part. I get the yawn. Swayan. How is that? Swayan. It says, I always had the thought of just do it. I used this for many years and then finally realized it meant just love. Just love. Absolutely. Jace was hit with a huge realization of just love. And he lives it. We get a heart and we get love from Joyfield. Thank you for that. We get love for Thomas Merton. No with a punch, like swa. Well, there's an I, right? Swayan. Swayan. How is that? Swayan. Did I at least get a 2 out of 5? Let's see. Life says, you know the Alma Lobel? I don't. But I'd be happy if you shared it with us. Joe says, Optimob, what are your first name? Timo. I'll never forget. I got a personalized video, instructional video on how to say Timo. Timo. From our good friend Timo. How is that for a friend? Let's see. Joyful says, Timo, thank you kindly. What does op mean in Optimob? Hey, Vamps. How are you? It is wonderful to see you. Vamps is at work listening in. I appreciate that. Always nice to have you here. Noodle says no. Swy? Swy. With an R. Swy. Swyon. Swyon. You know what? I'm glad I can call you Night Watcher. We get more love for life from Joyfilled. You're pronouncing with a W? It's because there's a W there. You're going to have to send me a video. Joyful says to life, sends love and says thank you kindly. Timo says yes, and Eric can't pronounce it right. It took me a while. It took a instructional video. So that means Night Watcher needs to send me a video. It was lesson number 4,711. Thank you, my friend. It was. So many other things to learn. Schwein, shrine. Schwei, Schwayan. Schwayan. How was that? Did I get a 1? Eric, don't say the W sound and do the R. The R. Surwan? Swayan? Swayan. How was that? I'm gonna have to hear it. Now Watcher says, I'm going to make a video, friggin' hell. Life says, Jenny, can I ask you why you asked me your name? Swy as in shrine. Shry. Shry. Shryan. Shry. It seems easy. Shryan. How was that? Close. Joyfish says, good job, Eric. Thank you. It's a good thing. Good thing that I can call him Night Watcher. Night Watcher has had many, many, many channels and channel names. And he comes in with a new one and insists that I learn how to say each and every one of them. Driving me absolutely, absolutely crazy. Because he knows I'm not going to get it. And yet he does it each and every time. One of the many, many, many reasons why I love my friend Night Watcher. Anyone who drives you crazy is a good friend. Tima says, Night Watcher, my advice is to make a short video, go upload it, and send it to Eric by mail. Thank you. Absolutely. I still might mispronounce it, but at least that way I'll have no excuses. Let's see, Jace says no. Doll, it's easy. Let's see. Joyful says, go on life. You ask why, I ask why not. So, all right, guys, let me go to Thomas Merton again. This is another all-time favorite. Sorry, guys. Here we go. I love this. It's going to be worth the wait, I promise you. This was his awakening, Thomas Merton's awakening. Then it was as if I suddenly saw the secret beauty of their hearts, the depth of their hearts, where neither sin nor desire nor self-knowledge can reach, the core of their reality, the person that each one is in God's eye. If only they could all see themselves as they really are. If only we could see each other that way all the time, there would be no more war, no more hatred, no more cruelty, no more greed. I suppose the big problem would be that we would all fall down and worship each other. Here's the amazing thing. If only they could all see themselves as they really are. That's you, that's me. If we could see ourselves as we really are, not something that we need to become, not something that we need to read a specific book to realize, not something that needs to be developed through years of meditation, who we really are. We only have to be who we are. If only we could see each other that way, all the time. No more war, no more hatred, no more cruelty, no more greed. Man, floors me every time I read it. So, while we're Googling, while we're reading poetry, do you guys mind if I indulge myself reading some favorite poems that are meaningful? This is for Go On Life. Hafiz, another great Sufi poet. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. That's how we love. That is love. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. I'll read one more, if you guys don't mind. But first, I'll catch up. I'll read what I think might be the most beautiful poem ever written in the English language. Joyful says, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for that. Jay says, I have to take a miss out soon for her last walk. Early night tonight, methinks. Yeah, I bet. I would imagine, Jace. A big day today and a big life tomorrow. Life says, is there anyone who is a Gemini like me? I am an Aries. Joyful says, my mother is a Gemini. She's also a twin. Well, my ex-wife, who some of you know, comes here fairly often. It's been a bit, although I see her every day. She is a twin. She's a mirror twin, meaning that she's left-handed, her sister is right-handed. And they really, you can see how they mirror each other. Life gives a thumbs up, says great. Hey, Signature, my friend. Signature's here, says greetings, my friend. Hope you're doing well, and thumbs up. Much appreciated. Thank you. Joyful says positive intentions and love for Hafiz. Life says Gemini are possessive about their families. That's love. Signature says hi to Joyfield. Hi to Joyfield. Joyfield says ketchup with jalapeno. I'm not a big ketchup person. Mustard, that's different. All puns intended. I got it. It took me a second. Ketchup with jalapenos. Hey, body weight. Body weight says, Eric, I'm a cusp Pisces and Aries. Nice. Brother Aries. Jofa says, Jace, sir, enjoy. Vamps is an Aries too. Signatures how to body weight. Hey, you guys subscribe to Body Weight Beats Fitness? Bodyweight says hi signature. Vamp says my favorite sauce is homemade garlic sauce. What goes into, well, maybe I shouldn't ask. Maybe it's a trade secret for Goldie. Jay says he sat and read the lines that appeared on his screen with a voice of comfort. He sent me to a dream of hair aplenty. I dreamed of locks that flow, and this little rhyme. And with this little rhyme, I gotta go. Beautiful, beautiful, Jace. Jace, the poet laureate of Just a Yogi doing burpees in his basement. George Fitz says, welcome all and thumbs up. Vamp says hi to signature and hi to Jace. Bodyweight says they don't have to, but much appreciated. Absolutely. Always appreciated. But guys, Bodyweight Beats Fitness is inspiring, hard worker, gets in the reps. So you will not regret. Vamp says no trade secret, raw garlic, salt, and a little bit of oil. So here's the big question. Do you use a specific oil? Is it extra virgin olive oil? Some people are very particular with the oil that they use. It's got to be that extra virgin olive oil. Extra special mix in Greek yogurt. Wow. I never would have thought of that. Greek yogurt. I guess that makes it creamy. Toy Pups is back. Hey, Leo. Leo says, much love, Yogi brother. Leo, how you doing? How you feeling, my friend? Singer says, General, I'd like garlic. I am very moderate in my use of garlic. No, regular sunflower, and yes, it does. Optimop says the oil. 5W40. It gets the job done. It's not the best tasting oil in my experience. Let's see. Joyful Jenny says, friends, hello to Lover Toy Pups, and drops her link. Signature says hi to Leo. The Signature says hi to my friend Optimob. How you doing today? Hey, our friend Signature has a beautiful channel. He will take you on a tour of his city. He'll take you on a tour along the beach. He will take you on a trail. He will take you shopping, restaurants. And he's so friendly with everyone he encounters. It's really like you are being guided by a dear friend. Hope you spend some time with Signature. Leo says, mild cold, but feeling good, my guy. Got to do birthday session with Oscar in a bit. What do you guys got planned for the birthday session? Is it Oscar's birthday or your birthday? Noodle says, Yogi, hold on. Got the funking video ready. Timo says, for best results, use biofuel synthetic oil. Well, absolutely, Timo. I would think of nothing less, my friend. Timo says hi to Vamps. Joyful drops the link for our friend Nightwatcher. Vamps says hi to Nightwatcher. Man, Vamps, Nightwatcher, hanging out with me. It is like old times, guys. We need Eric Lapointe to pop in and say hello. Signature says, thank you very much for your support, Eric. You always sound positive. Hey, Signature, when I talk about you, it is easy to sound positive. As I mentioned, you have one of the most positive and loving channels out there. I love supporting people who are just spreading that positivity and love. It inspires me. I just want to do the same. So I'm going to read if you want, if you don't mind. Oh, NK. Yes, NK. Definitely NK. And hello, Flower here. Man. All the ones. All the ones. And, of course, we'd have to bring in Reaper. Back when he was It Is What It Is. Let's see. Thank you for joining In With Eric. Just Yogi doing burpees in his basement. We get Night Watcher's link. So let me know if you guys want one more poem or if you are poemed out. Joyful says, Optimob WD-40 is good for many things. It is good for many things. And Uncle Burpee? You know, I don't see many videos from Uncle Burpee. I think I might have come across one yesterday. And of course, Louise too. Yes, definitely. Let's see. Zainab, did I get that right? Zainab says, hi, Professor. Hello, my friend. Posted. Is it on your channel? Man, there was some time when it was Goldie, Night Watcher, Eric Lapointe, Flower, Lewis, and man, not a whole lot of other people. People might come in and out, but you guys were my core support. If it wasn't for you guys, I would not be where I am right now. I certainly wouldn't be monetized without Goldie across the board. Let's see. Signature says, I always cook or drink raw extra virgin olive oil on an empty stomach. Wow. Not sure that would sit well with me. Oh, and Destiny Forever. Absolutely. It has been a while since Destiny has stopped in. Noodle says, yes. All right, I got your channel up. I will check it out in a minute. Eric Lapointe. I told you, if you say his name enough times, we manifest Eric Lapointe. Signature says, no, Night Watcher. Optimop says, Joyful, Windex is better for everything, even climate change. All right, hold on, guys.
Hello, this is Ryan from Bangladesh. Ryan, Bangladesh, Ryan, Bangladesh. I am sorry if my voice sounds like a child. My voice is broken. I'm currently sick with a cold.
It's the first time I've heard your voice.
Hello, this is Ryan from Bangladesh. Ryan, Bangladesh.
Not sure that's going to help. Vamp says, hi there, Eric Lapointe. But I appreciate the effort. And I noticed the emphasis on Bangladesh. I had many lessons from Night Watcher on how to say Bangladesh. See, Bodyweight says, Eric Lopi with a salute. Optimop says, hey, Eric Latractor. Bodyweight Beast Fitness says, it's like talking about burpees and Jacob shows up. Absolutely. Joyful drops a link for our new friend, Zianab. Eric Lapointe gives a salute to Bodyweight Fitness. Joyful says, Timo Windex, remember the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? I've never actually watched that. Eric Point says, I missed Jace this morning. I was disappointed, but I'm sure he did great. He did awesome. He set the perfect pace. He got the reps that he needed without chasing them. You know what I mean? He knew he was in it for the long haul. He knew he was going to do it. So he set the pace accordingly. Sniper says, Timo, Eric Point. Vamp says, Squirrel Sniper in the house. Eric Point says, hey to Timo and Sniper. Now, Swayan. It kept coming out Ryan and trying to read it. Sryan, right? Swayan. I didn't catch the yawn. Maybe I did. Body weight beast fitness says 1K burpees in a little under 3 hours. Jace was amazing. He did. He absolutely did amazing. Cypher says, good to see you at Vamps. So, if you didn't catch Jace today, you can catch him tomorrow. I think he said 3:30 Great Britain time for 2K sit-ups. What a big weekend. As well, it's being counted. The numbers, the reps will be counted by a friend, Tandra. If you can help Tandra get to 1K, she's at 700, I believe 737. And so Jace is going for 2,000 or 2,000 sit-ups. Tandra is going for 1,000 subscribers. Vamp says the pleasure is all mine, Squirrel Sniper. Life says, Janae, join you. It's a beautiful channel. I join you. Nice, Life. Thank you for that. Eric Point says, well, that's good. Body, it took me 5 hours. Hey, don't sell yourself short, though. It took you 5 hours. And what? That was about a month ago. So 3 months of training. Eric Lapointe's been doing burpees since June. Or end of May, I think he said. So he went from ground zero to 1,000 reps in an extremely short amount of time. So it might have taken you about 5 hours. But the fact that you were able to do it in that short amount of time is amazing. Hey, Nightmare. Nightmare gives us a wave. How you doing, my friend? Life says, okay, Eric, sir, I have to sleep in the morning. Have to wake up early for dawn prayer. Well, thank you for coming in, my friend. Have a beautiful dawn prayer. Bodyweight says, not me, Eric. I was talking about Jace. Oh, absolutely. I might have flipped things around in my head. I apologize. Eric Point gives a salute to Nightmare. Yes, June 8th. International Burpee Day. For those in the know. June 8th, people from all over the world in every time zone came together and did their burpees. Hey, Isabella. Isabella says hello. How are you, my friend? Sniper says, greeting, Nightmare. Life says, thanks a lot. You're welcome, my friend. We get a salute from Nightmare for Eric LP. Life says, good night to all my YouTube family. Good night to you, my friend. Our friend Miss Flipper is here. It occurred to me that I've never made Miss Flipper a moderator. Just in case, Miss Flipper, in case you want to connect with somebody, this will make it easier for you. Eric Point says, I know, body. Eric Lapointe knows how to speak. He knows how to speak yogi, meaning he's listened to me enough to know that when I get things wrong, to instantly correct it. Vamp says, hi there, lovely Isabella. Nightmares waving at squirrel. Knob says, you like reading books? I do, my friend. Absolutely. Always have. There's not a time in my life when I don't recall either being read to or reading myself. Let's see. Bodyweight Beast Fitness says, LP, you know it would probably take me longer than 5 hours. Trending Live is here. Says, liked and shared, sir. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Always an honor and a pleasure to have our friend Trending Live. Trending Live supports so many people, guys. Her and Buddha, they're just there for so many people. It's amazing. Let's see. Zaunab says, that's great. You really look like me. Interesting. Do you have any photos of you? It would be interesting to see. I just subscribed to you, my friend. Night Watcher says, guys, what's your biggest non-serious regret? Good question. I don't think I have one, to be honest with you. I've spent some time examining what I used to think of as regrets. And honestly, I don't think I have one. Seems hard to hold a regret any longer. Chris Flipper says, hi. To Squirrel. It took me a second for the squirrel to register. So in just a minute or two, we'll wrap things up for the day. Our friend Leo is going to be doing some birthday reps. I don't know if the birthday reps are for him or for Oscar. I was looking to see if he announced it yet, but he hasn't. But he said it was going to be soon, so keep an eye out. Make sure you're getting the notifications. Semper says, my regret is not finding her a week earlier. Eric Point says, no way, body, you got this. But to be fair, just getting it done is all that matters. Absolutely. You know, Eric Lapointe, I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you. I've done a couple 100-mile races. Probably has slipped my mind. I should have mentioned to you this before. You might have found it interesting. But the point is, whenever I talk to someone about doing a 100-mile race, no one has ever asked me, how long did it take you? Because it doesn't matter. You get it in under, there's a 30-hour cutoff. If you get it in under the cutoff, you get the buckle. No one cares how long it takes you to get 1,000 reps. Just get the 1,000 reps. So think of non-serious regret as like not investing in Bitcoin, or not learning how to drive at a younger age. Man, it's a good thing. I was actually 18 when I got my license, and it's a good thing I didn't get it younger, as man, I was making all kinds of mistakes. Snippet says, Night Watcher, my friend sold 35 Bitcoin for 3,500 pounds. Is that pounds? When he thought it would top out. That would be a regret, right? Hey, Austin. Trending says shared sore. Thank you, Trending, my friend. Thank you so much. Trending says hoping is well, everyone. Hoping everyone is well. Trending, how are you? How are you? How's your watch hours? Miss Flipper says, non-serious regret. I regret not having learned non-detectable canned laughter and fake smiling. Ooh, I like that one. Austin says hi to Trending. Eric Point says, I didn't know about that about you, Yogi. 100 miles, you say? Yeah, I probably should mention it actually snowed. It was through a storm, freezing rain, snow, and up a mountain for the finish. I should also mention, I don't know if I've ever mentioned person I care most about in the world, person that I love above all others. Mocha refused to give me a high five when I crossed that finish line. Across the finish line, I looked in the eye and I said, I did it all for you. And I put my hand up knowing then, after, I guess at the time we were together for 16 years, 17 years. Knowing then I would finally get my long held, waited high five. And she looked at me and said, good job. Can we go now? Austin says, how you doing today, Yogi? Austin, I'm doing good, my friend. Let's see. Nightwatcher says 35 Bitcoin now is like $1 million. Wow. Hey, Easy. Easy says good afternoon. Eric, good afternoon to you, my friend. How is the acoustic bass playing going? Trending says, salute, sir. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Absolutely. Yeah. I enjoy your channel, Trending. I enjoy the singing, and I enjoy the drawing. And I enjoy so much the support that you give to everyone in the community. Sniper says hi to Trending. Austin says I'm good. I'm just relaxing and chilling. Nice. It's a good day for that. I'm going to shut things down in just a minute. I'll be back 5:20-ish. I'm going to save that last and next poem for this evening. Austin says my watching hours 5:18. 5:18, and YouTube usually holds 5 days in reserve. So my guess, man, you might be close to, you're probably over 600 right now. We'll get you there, Austin. Now, what you said is a friend of mine, actually my only real life friend, is really homophobic. Sometimes make me uncomfortable, but like that's normal in my society. Yeah, you mentioned before that it's very prevalent in your society. In 2024, it just doesn't make sense that it's even an issue, even a thing, you know? We get prayer from Miss Flipper. Thank you, my friend. All right, with that, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. I'll be back later today. Keep an eye out for your friends. Someone's going to be doing something. Leo's going to be going live. Remember, tomorrow, Odom is going to be in Goga. That's going to be big because I've mentioned before, Odom has shared some of his journey here with all of us, but I suspect we're going to hear a whole lot about it tomorrow. Jace has 2K sit-ups. with Tandra counting the reps. So maybe we can help Tandra get to 1,000 subs. Again, Leo's going to be going live shortly. Leo and Oscar, birthday celebration. If there's anything else going on, guys, let us know. Trending says, YouTube haven't updated my hours yet, Sir Yogi. You know what? Sometimes it seems to take a long time. It's been like 2 weeks now for Skeeter, and he hasn't received notification, but he knows he's over. So I hope that means that you're over too, Trending, and that now they're just tallying it all up, adding it all up. If anyone deserves to be fully monetized just for the support and the artistic work to do on the channel, it is definitely Trending. Trending says, thanks much, sir, for the info. You're welcome. Not much, but the little that I know. All right, guys. Trending says, appreciate you much, sir. I appreciate you too. You are always helping my channel. Should I change my name to Noodle Knight? Sure. Important question. Noodle Knight it is. You know I'm always going to call you Night Watcher. Night Watcher says you only have to watch a video by YouTube head office about does and don't. Do's and don't. And it will get the strike removed. Huh. Sorry, bodyweight, I missed your comment. Later, Eric, hope you have a blessed day. Thank you, my friend. Heading over to show Poor Man support. Poor Man said he was going to get 300 Navy SEALs again. So thank you for that, Squirrel Sniper. Noodle Knight says, hello, hello. And so he did. Noodle Knight. That sounds good. Keeps the original Night Watcher. And it's a great nod to our friend Hello Flower, who originally coined Noodle for Night Watcher. So, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for hanging out with me. Joyful, thank you so much for dropping links. So much appreciated. Vamps, thank you for stopping by on your workday. Zalnob says, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Absolutely. Night Watcher says tacky. Noodle Knight says tacky. And to all my friends, thank you. I'll see you later. I'll be back.